for the collective. Hi, collective. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. What's up? How y'all doing? Welcome. How's everybody doing? How y'all doing this evening? Okay, so tonight we're going to be going into the Modern Love Tarot, the Angels and the Ancestors Oracle, and then I also have the Spirit Merit Message Oracle. Okay, so that's what I have for us this evening. So let's go ahead. Let's get started. We're going to go into the the Modern Love Tarot. Hello, Bethany Elliott. Welcome to the channel. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's get started. Let's see what Holy Spirit has for us this evening. Hello, Slightly Bent. Hello, Carla Childs. Welcome. Hello, Linda Wolf. How you doing? Last one. Hello. Hey, King 2 Queen. Thank you for the flowers, Slightly Bent. All right, let's get into it. Let me move my little cordy cords because I be on them. All right. Holy Spirit, what is it that you have for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? What is it that you have for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? We have the Three of Cups here in reverse. Hello, Jody. Welcome back. The Ten of Wands in the upright. Hey, Ida. The Hermit. Page of Cups in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. And the Moon here in the upright. Is the Moon supposed to go in front of the Seven of Wands? Yes. Okay. All right. So let's get into Three of Cups. Ten of Wands. Hermit. We have the Page of Cups here in reverse, and that's how it looks in the upright. We have the Moon in the upright. And we have the Seven of Wands in reverse, and that's how it looks in the upright. Okay? All right. So with the Three of Cups here in the upright, someone feels like after a friendship, after some sort of friendship ended. Hello, Ellie. Roderick McKnight, Lindale, and Brooklyn. How's everybody doing? Welcome. And thank you, Jody, for the flower. After a friendship ended here with the Three of Cups, someone is having a hard time. Three of Cups is in reverse because this was a friendship where, you know, like when you have a really good friend, you have each other's back. Y'all hang out, y'all break bread, y'all have a good time, right? These are your friends. These are people you feel comfortable having in your inner circle. But here with the Three of Cups, the friendship has ended. You no longer have this person's back, or they no longer have your back. And burdens definitely increased once someone took a step back. Okay. That being said, hello, King Copa. That being said, welcome, JP to God. Here with the Hermit here in the upright, someone is choosing to be alone. So instead of being friends, they're choosing to be by themselves. Page of Cups. Now, the reason why this person is feeling like it's better for them to be by themselves is because they feel like the friendship is one-sided. The Page of Cups came in reverse. Someone feels like the person that they're friends with, you don't have my back like that. You're not looking out for me like that. So someone is feeling very much so here with the Page of Cups, like someone does not have their back. All right. So and this is actually surprising to someone here with the Moon because they feel like they didn't see it coming. They didn't see you dropping them and not having their back, or even feeling like the friendship was one-sided. Maybe you just stopped talking to someone. Maybe you backed up and put distance between the two of y'all. But everybody has had friendships like that where sometimes you end up being the one who calls or texts and checks in and be like, hey, what's up? What you want to do? You want to hang? You're always the one doing it. So then what do most people end up doing? Well, I'm going to just take a step back and see if they call me. Phone goes dry. They don't call. They don't check. They don't see if you're okay. And then after so long, it's like, a week goes by, 2 weeks go by, 3 weeks go by. And then it's like, okay, I guess they're not really my friend. They haven't called me once to see am I okay. I normally call them every day or text them and they respond. And hey girl, what's up? Or hey, what's up, man? But they're not responding. So when you see that somebody has given you this type of space, it may have left you feeling defeated. Maybe this person feels defeated. I don't know. You feel like it's one side. I think you feel actually more defeated because you had to pull away. You're choosing to be alone and not have this person's back. But I don't think that they really noticed that you didn't have their back until their burdens increase. You know how you could be the friend that everybody calls and leans on. And so it's like they kind of expect you to be there. Oh, when something goes wrong, I'll just call such and such and such and they'll take care of it. Collective will take care of it. And now collective was like, no, this is one-sided. I'm cool. And so now that you done put some space between you and them, now they feel it. You see what I'm saying? And so I think this is where we're at. Hello, Nina. How you doing, Nina Cordana? Okay. I got you, King the Queen. Okay. Let's get into it. Let's talk about this false friendship. Feels very, I don't want to get sleepy. I'm going to cut this light a little brighter. Look at Spirit. I see you, light. See, look at my angels. Soon as I cut the light on, they start flying around. Hey, babies. Let's talk about the Three of Cups. Three of Cups here in the upright. Excuse me. Three of Cups in reverse, Holy Spirit. Three of Cups in reverse. Oh, that's too many. One more. Three of Cups in reverse. Thank you. Three of Cups in reverse is being clarified by the Emperor in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. You feel like someone was probably manipulating the situation. Here with the Three of Cups. The Magician's in reverse. You may have felt like your person was manipulating the situation because, like I said, they were never there for you. The Emperor in reverse is someone who just drops their position. So normally when he's upright, he's a provider. He's someone who can take care of chaos. But when it's in reverse, you may have started to feel like someone is, it's just not giving. This is someone who is dropping their position and allowing chaos to ensue. And so remember how I said somebody feels like you kind of just stop being there. So it's like they expect you to call. If you're the friend who calls or texts, sometimes people get in the habit of you calling and texting. So to them, it just looks like you just stopped, collective. I don't know why, but I think this is you. They feel like you just stopped. You just stop being around. You stop looking out. And I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of them feel like that was manipulative on your part. Magician in reverse. They feel like you, collective, stepped away. You dropped your position. And the moment you left, now chaos is ensuing because you're being manipulative. You know how sometimes people feel like it's manipulation if you don't say anything. Oh, you're just playing games. You just gonna stop calling. They're expecting you, Three of Swords, to make it right. Why should I be going through heartbreak and pain? You should be trying to make it right. Three of Swords, right? I shouldn't be hurt over this. You're the one who dropped positions with me. So shouldn't you be the one who calls to see what's going on? I don't think you calling, and this is why they feel like they got all these burdens. Ten of Wands is here in the upright. Thank you for the laughing disco king, king to queen. And hello, Jamite. Welcome to the channel. Let's talk about the Ten of Wands here in the upright. Hello, Tyrone. Welcome to the channel, baby. Oh, excuse me. Ten of Wands in the upright is being clarified by the King of Cups here in reverse, the Four of Cups in the upright, and the Ace of Wands is in the upright. Okay, so let's talk about this. Someone feels like you are being selfish, collective. You're being very, very selfish. King of Cups. Remember, they feel like you dropped your position. You're being petty. You should be the one who comes to fix it. Three of Swords is in reverse. You should be fixing it. You're being really manipulative. It's like this is somebody who, the King of Cups in reverse is someone when the tough gets going, they'll drop that, they'll just leave. They only worry about self. And this is how somebody feels. You knew that I had problems and a lot of burdens to carry, and you're just worrying about yourself. You're just leaving me out here by myself to carry everything alone. And so that being said, with the Four of Cups, then you have the nerve to close yourself off from me. You're out here and now I can't even have a good time because you're not even around anymore. Somebody feels like you just stop. There's no conversation. There's no texting. There's no calling. There's no nothing. And this is really bothering them because they thought by now you would have came back around and birthed something new to tell them what's up. You got me out here with all these burdens. Like, you're not being a good friend. You know how like sometimes if y'all ever had a friend who will be like, they always ask you to do stuff, right? And you know, like for instance, hey, I'm moving, will you help? And then you go over and you help them. But then when it's your turn to move, I'm busy, I got stuff to do, or they don't show up. And that's the feeling I'm feeling, like somebody is upset because you left them to do whatever these burdens are by themselves, whether it was moving alone, whether it was whatever they had going on, they are used to you coming through and birthing something. Like you should have been called and made stuff right. Here with the Ace of Wands next to the Three of Swords in reverse, you should have been made this right. You should have birthed something new with me. But no, alas, it looks like somebody is out here in hermit mode. You're out here doing your own thing. So let's talk about this. Hello, introvert. Hello, Boo Boo Bear Martin Simpson. How you doing, boo? Okay. Yes, this is an all signs collective for all 12 zodiac signs. Let's talk about the hermit. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's talk about the hermit here in the upright. Hello, sweet Gail. We have the Eight of Swords here in the upright. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles is in the upright. This has really got somebody very upset with you, collective. And let me tell you why. Because they're used to you giving to them. I used to give you love. You were a very good friend. You were very, very dependable. Hello, the lone wolf. This is them fussing at you. You were very dependable. I showed up with love. You would always show up with, you do a little bit better than me. So you always came through and helped take care of things. Hello, Jeffrey. Whether this is your ex or your lover or a friend or a family member, whoever this is, they feel like they gave you attention and love and you always helped them with finances if they needed it. But now you're choosing to be alone and you're stopped giving. Knight of Pentacles. It's like the Knight of Pentacles is already the slowest moving knight of them all. But maybe you feel like your person was not giving. They feel like you stopped giving. But maybe you felt like they was never invested in you giving. The Six of Pentacles is supposed to be equal give and take. This is sometimes it's one person may give more than the other to balance the other person out. But sometimes you think, if I scratch your back, you scratch my back, right? Equal reciprocity. I'm giving to you, but I'm also getting something out of this. There has to be something. You know what I'm saying? I'm helping to balance you out, but you can also help balance me out. But you feel like, maybe you feel like this person was not invested with the Knight of Pentacles here in reverse. And this has somebody in their head because they're like, they think you just stopped investing in them. And this is and you used to give. So I believe they think you're the Knight of Pentacles collective. You just stopped investing and now they're in their head because it's like, where the hell is my friend at? Hello, Lathasa. Hello, Karen Walker. Hello, Holly. And C-Mac, how you doing? And Jeffrey. So somebody is really in a mental prison over where the hell is collective? Why is collective choosing to be alone? Why did collective just leave me out here? They may feel like you left them in a hermit. Like, you know, you just gonna leave me out here by myself? You just gonna stop giving to me? You just gonna leave me out here by myself to carry everything by myself? Page of Cups is in reverse. This is someone who feels like this is a very one-sided situation. Welcome, D Scorpio. Remember, they feel like you dropped your position. Hello, Cheyenne Nicole. What's up, the Wishable? Let's talk about the Page of Cups. So someone is feeling like they're in a one-sided situation. And collective, if you feel like you're the one who was done this way, then please flip it around. All right? Let's talk about the Page of Cups. Hello, Monica. Cheyenne, welcome. I'm good. Cheyenne, I'm not taking personal questions, sweet pea. If you need a personal, I am the light tarot at gmail.com. Okay. Four of Swords is in reverse. Okay. That's the Four of Swords. This is how it looks in the upright. Okay. We have the Lovers here is in the upright. And the Page of Wands is in reverse. And that's the Page of Wands. So let's talk about this. Page of Cups. One of you all, hello, I am Virgo Destiny. So this is someone who feels like, here with the Page of Cups, that they are in a one-sided friendship or love affair. Okay. Well, I'm not really getting love so much as I'm getting more friendship, whoever this is. But sometimes you look at your lover as your friend. Y'all supposed to be friends first, right? So Page of Cups here in reverse. Four Swords was in reverse. So you feel like all someone thinks about is how the friendship is no longer getting off the ground with the Page of Wands and the Lovers. You all are no longer getting y'all's partnership off the ground. And this is like on looping in someone's head. How are we not friends anymore? Why isn't collective talking to me? Four of Swords. They don't understand. Why you used to partner with me? Why isn't it getting off the ground? The Four of Swords is about digging something up, right? They can't leave it alone. It's like this is on repeat in somebody's mind. Why? They want to know why. They want to dig up the problem between the two of y'all and ask you what, because remember, they've been expecting you to come birth something new anyway. They're expecting you to come back around and help them understand. Why aren't you talking to me? Why? What is going on? Why am I out here in this one-sided situation? And then I didn't even know you was just going to pull back like this. You just going to stop talking to me? Moon is here in the upright. Okay, so we got Cancer, Pisces energy here with the moon. We have Aries, Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Eight of Swords, Aquarius, the Magician, Gemini, Emperor, Aries, okay? King of Cups, Cancer, Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, Hermit, Virgo, okay? Let's talk about the moon. Somebody is real upset with y'all. Thank you, Sally Rose, for the $10 super chat. May God bless you tenfold, lovely, for your loving kindness. Let's talk about the moon here. Holy Spirit, what you got for the moon in the upright? Somebody is really at a loss, collective. Y'all got somebody head crazy because they don't understand. They don't understand. We got Sagittarius energy here with the Temperance. Knight of Swords is in reverse. Aquarius again. Somebody's like, what in the hell is going on? Collective. They don't understand. You have completely slowed down. You're saying you don't want a new start. And I'm trying to balance stuff out. And I didn't even know that you was going to pull back like this. Somebody is at a loss. At a complete loss on why somebody would just stop talking. Pull all their energy back. And not try to balance things out. Somebody is looking like, what the hell is going on? I didn't even see this coming. Knight of Wands is in reverse. So someone is out here feeling very, very defeated because their friend has just abandoned them out of nowhere. Stop talking, ghosting. They're out here. They're like, where are you? I used to depend on you for everything. And you're like, nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Let's like, where's the Seven of Wands? Seven of Wands in reverse. Holy Spirit, what you got for the Seven of Wands in reverse? Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse is being clarified by the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Wands in the upright. Devil in the upright. Somebody think you're being toxic as hell. They looking at you like you are toxic, toxic as hell. You are creating all this unnecessary chaos and conflict, collective. You know I need you. I am a Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who may not be working. They may not have a leg to stand on. This is somebody who cannot invest in themselves right now. And how dare you? Page of Pentacles. Virgo energy. How dare you leave me out here feeling defeated? You just packed up and left? This is them. Do you see how this is how they would be doing you? Do you understand how you have left me out here with all these burdens on my back? How dare you? And you looking like, look at her, unbothered. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? Hello, Miss Pitts. Welcome, Sandra. What you want me to do? They looking at you like you're toxic. You're toxic. That's what you are. You're devil energy. You're very toxic. Capricorn with the devil. Somebody is calling you toxic. You're the toxic one. Very karmic the way you're acting. Very childish. Or you just can't talk to somebody. You're just going to pull back knowing that I fully depend on you. And it's not that. You're just tired of being used. You're just tired of being used. And you know somebody's using you. But they're looking at you like you should have been fixed this. Hello, Charles. Hierophant is in reverse. This is too funny. That's the Hierophant. It came in reverse. The Nine of Wands is here in the upright. Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. The Six of Wands is in reverse, and I'll show you each card. Nine of Swords here is in the upright. What was this one? Sun is in reverse. All right, Hierophant. That's Taurus energy. The Sun, Leo. All right, so let's talk about this. And then we got the Wheel of Fortune, which is Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus. All right. Hierophant. Somebody is feeling like, I just cannot believe collective would rather be single. So whether this is a romantic relationship, a friendship, or whatever, whoever this is to you, whether it's a friend, a family member, or a lover, somebody cannot believe you're choosing yourself. You don't want to partner with me. You don't want to be married to me. You don't want to be in a relationship with me. Hierophant. This is someone who never thought that they would see the day when you would not see them. The way she is out here is front and center. It's almost like you see me as special. I'm the center. I don't know why I'm getting center of attention. Somebody cannot believe that you no longer see them as the center of attention. I don't know. I just feel it so strong. They always thought you would keep an eye on them. See, the sun, I'm here. You shine on me. Hello. Somebody cannot believe you're choosing yourself. Hierophant in reverse. They cannot believe that you are really choosing yourself and putting up a boundary. Nine of Wands. Maybe this person at this point is a headache to you. The fact that they are so, what they call, some people are not self-aware. You see what I'm saying? Hello, Star Child, Pernell. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Have y'all ever met somebody who is like so unaware of themselves? And it's like they don't really see themselves. They like do stuff and they don't realize that, hey, you're being rude. You know, people do it all the time. Like, for instance, have you ever been in a store and everybody's in line and one person can't hear themselves and they're talking super duper loud. And everybody's looking at them like, dude, you are loud as hell. Can you tone it down? It's like they're tone deaf. They can't hear themselves. And this is how you feel. This person is used to being the center of their, like, front and center. So the feeling that I'm getting is that, like, they don't see themselves. And so you are kind of frustrated by the whole thing because it's almost childish. Like, baby, you're not a baby or an infant that needs constant attention. Like, it's frustrating. So it's like you have a boundary because maybe you are feeling like this person feels like, maybe they also feel like they're sexy. You know, here with the Ace of Wands, you're also blocking, if this is a romantic relationship, you're blocking someone from the dang-lang of vagina. Because it's like, I'm cool off you. I'm turned off by this. You know how sometimes they don't do enough in a relationship to the point where you start to lose interest and you start backing up and you don't even want to you don't want to sleep with them no more. You don't want to have sex with them. That's the feeling I'm getting here as well. So this person is expecting you to come heal it, but then you're out here choosing yourself. You're blocking this person or sexual advances. You're backing all the way up, and this is turning somebody's world upside down. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Hello, Demita Taylor. So somebody is feeling like their whole world. Hello, Will Poole. Welcome. They feel like their whole world has been flipped upside down by you. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. My whole world is upside down. Collective is not sleeping with me. Collective is choosing to be by themselves. Collective is not putting me up on a pedestal. This is somebody who a lot of times, in your opinion, they act handicapped. And this is not to offend anybody who is handicapped, but have y'all ever met somebody or had a friend or a lover who act like they can't do anything without you? They can't take care of the bills. They can't go to the store. They can't do certain things unless you do them for them. They play handicap. And this is somebody who always wanted you to put them above others. Put them above other people. Put them on a pedestal. It's the Six of Wands. Give them all the attention. And this is somebody who cannot believe you have knocked their ass off their pedestal. You're choosing yourself. Remember I said, I feel like somebody feels, see how close she is? Front and center. I am the center of your world. This is Leo energy. This is somebody who feels like they are the center of your world, and you normally put them up on a pedestal, and you're not doing that. You're not even trying to get nothing off the ground. You're not even asking me about no, you're not even trying to sleep with me. What is going on? Somebody is out here losing their mind. Look at how delusional she look. What's happening? This is how you got somebody looking. What is happening? Hello, loving me. Hello, Southern Belle. You got somebody in confusion. They are out here in the Nine of Swords. Somebody is losing sleep. What the hell is going on with my collective? Collective, they're sitting out here. They are having the dark night of the soul. Their heart is breaking. They cannot understand, why are you just not putting me on a pedestal anymore? They are freaking out. Child, somebody is going into a full-blown, this is a full-blown depression. Sun in reverse. Somebody's whole world is completely depressed by the new you. It is a harder version of you here with the devil. You are it's like the devil is about control. And somebody definitely feels like you are trying to control their emotions by your toxic behaviors. You're trying to be toxic. You got me. You are pulling the strings on their emotions right now. That's how they feel. And they feel like that's very toxic. You know what I'm saying? So here it is with the Knight of Swords. This slow down, this pullback. You got somebody all up in their head and they can't take it. Hello, Tina. How you doing, boo? Hello, Mega Man RX. How you doing? Hello, Jane Calvo. This is so funny. The way that this person is like seeing themselves and like the way they're looking at you, they cannot believe it. They just cannot believe that you are not putting them front and center. But see, I think you have had enough. It was like, let me back up. This is one-sided. I do all the everything. I call, I check, I pay, I initiate, I do. I'm tired. And I'm going to just sit back. Look at my angel. And now I sit back and I ask. I'm going to see when the cross watcher is going to check on me. And guess what? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Hello, Tyrite. I'm getting absolutely nothing in return. Okay? Tower is in reverse. The Five of Swords is in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles is in the upright. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. I cannot. Two of Cups is in reverse. Somebody does not like the new you. The new you has boundaries, and somebody is like, hell to the no. I do not like this at all. And the strength is in reverse. Child, somebody, I told you, that this new thing, this new independent you, I'm going to do my own thing. I don't want to be in a relationship. Has somebody sitting up here freaking. Clearly, collective is going to come back for me. Tower is in reverse. This is somebody who is out here feeling like all kinds of towers are going on. Their whole world is crumbling down. Hello, bold and beautiful. Their whole world is on fire right now. And in their mind, you're going to come put the fire out. So whatever is going on with them, remember, they're used to calling you to help them move, help them with this, help them with that, putting them up on a pedestal. You doing it. And so imagine all the stuff that is going wrong in their world because they're so used to you coming in and doing it. So now it's like everything is collapsing. And so you see here the lightning is hitting their crown. So they're looking at everything going, oh my God, everything is collapsing. Surely collective is going to come in and reverse the tower. You're going to apologize for this craziness that you have started. Five of Swords. They're expecting you, collective, to since you're the one with the boundary, they're expecting you to come back and apologize for being in your ego. You need to get out of your ego. You need to come apologize to me for disrupting my life. Five of Swords, which is craziness. So they're expecting you to come in and apologize and get back in position and take care of me because you love me. You know what I'm out here experiencing. You know I got all this bad luck going on. And you know I done got myself caught up in a mental prison. And you need to come in as the Queen of Pentacles because you know what to do and take care of it. Because the Queen of Pentacles takes care of those she loves. Scorpio with the Tower and Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo with the Queen of Pentacles, but heavier on the Taurus and the Capricorn. This is how they feel. You need to get back in position. Chop, chop, collective. Take care of what's broken. You know, with the Nine of Pentacles, you have the money to do so. The Nine of Pentacles is actually in reverse. You are a single solitary energy. You are not codependent. But this person is codependent on you. They need to attach to you for your money. This is somebody who does not understand this pullback. You're not putting them on a pedestal. You have the money to put me on a pedestal. What is this pulling back thing you're doing? You should have been back and apologized, took care of things, restored me back to my position. You have the money. This is someone who does not understand why you are not giving them love. Two of Cups. This is the arrangement, child. This is how they feel. Hello, I am money. This is how they feel, collective. Arnita Hall, welcome to the channel. Two of Cups. This is a Two of Cups. This is somebody who thought y'all was going to be together, grow old, but you're just acting like you don't love them. And I told you, it is stressing them out. The Two of Cups is in reverse. It is stressing them out, the fact that you will just drop them like this. Because remember, it said you just kind of ran in a hermit mode. You just pulled back. You just pulled all your energy back because you felt like it was one-sided. And they are losing their ever-loving mind. Child, somebody is out here strength in reverse. I cannot go on. Child, I'm hearing R. Kelly. I can't live without you. I can't breathe without you. Without you in my life, don't want to go on without you. Child. They can't move. They can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. Leo energy, strength is in reverse. Child, somebody feel like all the power is in them. It's gone. They are in a ball, depressed, losing their ever-loving mind, crying. All I see is somebody crying. I just don't know why I just doing me like this. I just don't know why collective would just stop looking out for me. They know what they did. I don't know why they be playing dumb. Somebody is out here. Somebody know what they did. I don't understand why this person. They don't understand. They don't understand. The reason why you pulled back is because you felt like it was one-sided. I'm always there for you. I'm always the first to call. I'm always the one reaching in my wallet. I'm always the one figuring it out. And when I need you, you're nowhere to pour into my cup. And somebody feels depleted. So they backed up and they tested to see if you was going to call. Were you going to pick up? Were you going to do something for me? And the answer was no. So then they said, cool, I'm done. Cool, I'm done. Hello, Halo. Hello, welcome to the channel. Queen of Cups here is in the upright. Or is it, yeah, not Halo, but just H low. How you doing, H low? Two of Pentacles is in reverse. Queen of Cups is in the upright. Child, I cannot. This is collective. I just feel like I need a whole violin. Hello, Krishna. Hello, Shelly Matlock. Hello, Vicky Harrison. I feel like I need a violin tonight. Hello, Evan Flo. I kid you not. Someone is like, I need them to love me. When collective love me, Cancer energy, or it could be any of my water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but heavier on the Cancer. This is somebody who was out here like, okay, when Cancer loved me, I was not struggling. I had nothing to worry about, financially or emotionally. I had nothing to worry about. This is why they need to come apologize, because then I would not be struggling. The moment they apologize for this, everything will go back to normal. This is why they want you to come back and show them love. They liked being the object of your affection because then they had nothing to worry about. But see, you didn't already pull the world. They feel very upset because you have closed the chapter. The person who looked out for them, because the Queen of Pentacles takes care of those she loves, you have completely pulled your energy back, closed the door, and started a whole new life. It's like you ended one thing and you started something new. And this is really, really bothering them because now they feel left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. And they are longing for the love that you used to have. They want their Queen of Pentacles back. You used to be a sweetheart. You used to take care of me. What is going on? Why am I being left out? You know you are the breadwinner here. Nine of Pentacles. And I'm attached to you, and you have to take care of me. Child, you got somebody so freaking sad. Hello, Constantine. How you doing, baby? Because the Ace of Cups is in reverse. You have somebody out here just looking so pitiful. You're not pouring into me anymore? Seriously, collective? You just gonna leave my cup dry? You always poured into my... This is saying you always poured into their cup right here. And now you're not pouring into their cup. The Queen of Cups, you was loving and kind. You made sure they never struggled. They never had nothing to worry about. Now you ain't pouring it in them at all. And you acting like you don't love me. And I kid you not, you got somebody literally sitting up here looking at the wall going, I just don't understand. I just don't understand. And then, collective, you're ghosting them and ignoring all of their texts, their calls, their DMs. They done left you messages. And you ain't said nothing. Nothing. You have somebody very upset. Thank you so much, Loving Me, for the 100 jewel. And anybody else who sent the jewel, if I missed it, thank you so much. I apologize. You got somebody, this whole world disillusioned. I just can't believe that you're not even talking to me. You ghosted me out of nowhere. Do you not see how my whole world is flipping upside down? Where the hell are you? You know... You know what this reminds me of? Like a kid, you know, like if somebody's parent, like, you know how like you, a single parent and you got one kid, right? But if there is no aunts or uncles around and something go wrong, who they gonna call? This is how your person acting. Who am I supposed to call? And I mean, and maybe you tell them call the Ghostbusters. I don't know who the hell you need to call, but you can't call me, okay? You can't call me. I don't care. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Call whoever, but you cannot call me. Okay? You cannot. Hello, Janetta. Let's talk about the Ten of Swords. Okay, so we got Ten of Swords here in reverse. The Knight of Cups is in the upright. Hello, Robin. Slightly bit. Empress is in reverse. Child. Eight of Cups is in the upright. Woo, child. Ten of Cups is in the upright. Hello, JB Smooth. King of Wands is in reverse. Okay, listen. Not only do they expect you to come back, but because you love them so much, they don't expect this to be permanent. This is not a permanent walk away. Okay? Hello, Pinky. Okay? And John Brisk and Honey Brown. Okay? So, here... Are you asking me a question? Or are you talking... Who's seeing demons? Who sees demons? Robin Murray? Are you for real? Are you for real, Robin? You just threw me. Yeah, okay. Let me get back to it. Hello, Saint Pigeon. No. You can do a house cleanse, but if you got them type of demons, I'm gonna think you need to go. You might need to get a special a special practitioner to help you get rid of those. Okay. Now you ask God to help you, child. Well, you better go to the source that you asked. This is why you don't ask for things, and then I tell y'all that all the time on my channel. You don't ask for certain gifts if you don't want them. Now you have them, and now you're worried about what you're seeing. I don't know what to tell you, girl. What? What? Okay, listen. Let me get back to the read. Okay, listen. Hello, Mega Man RX. Listen, it says here with the Ten of Swords in reverse. This is someone who is expecting this to not be a permanent ending. This is not a divorce. They think you're just going through something. You know, it's just temporary. They don't believe that, they don't want to believe that the time has come that this is really over. Like it's time for them to sign them papers. Oh, isn't that a song by Usher? It's time to sign the papers. It's time to sign the papers. It's time. And this is hurting them because they cannot believe you really are leaving. But see, they don't realize how many swords over time it started to add up. All the times I needed you and you didn't show up for me. All the times I had to keep giving and giving till my cup was depleted. And so they really don't believe that it's time to sign the papers. And so here it is with the Ten of Swords in reverse. They're expecting you to come back. They don't want to believe the reality. So here it is with the Ten of Swords. They just believe you're such a sweetheart. Ain't no way in the world you're not coming back. Ain't no way. I don't believe that. My person love me too much. This is somebody who really believes you have like a deep, unconditional love for them. Deep. Do you hear me? Ain't no way in hell that this is no permanent thing. You might be mad, but this ain't no mad forever. We done. They don't want to believe that. This is somebody who believes that at any moment you're going to come as their knight in shining armor and save the day. You're going to come. You love me. Knight of Cups. You're going to come in and you're going to make stuff right. Empress is in reverse. They don't realize, no, baby, I'm done. You're an empress because I made you one. And now I'm done. You done making somebody an empress. Ooh. Now, an empress in reverse is a pampered princess. But see, there's times when you can get with somebody who has money. And so their money, they have enough that it will level you up. But if they don't take advantage of that empress status and do something, get educated, go get a job, learn how to multiply, then they gonna go back to wanting to be truly, instead of being a real empress, they're more like an empress in reverse. An empress in reverse to me is my pampered princess. This is somebody who don't want to work. They want you to do it. And so they are like shocked that their days of being an empress has come to an end. Their days of being pampered has come to an end. And now everything is drying up. They cannot believe you really are leaving. You really did pack up and leave. You really gonna leave me out here with nothing? For real? I thought you saw me as your happily ever after. What do you mean you're not going to pour into me when I thought that you saw me as your happily ever after? We're supposed to have a family, a home. They look like they could be on Martha's Vineyard. Like, we do stuff. What you mean? Hello, Louis Saint. How you doing? Hello. What's your name? Vaylin, the Flame Keeper. Welcome to the channel. Okay, Chicken Wing Crossing. Stacy Washburn. How y'all doing? Some of y'all these names, child. Maurice, how you doing, baby? This is somebody who just cannot believe it. This is somebody who cannot believe it. That you just ain't paying them no mind no more. This is somebody who is used to getting a lot of attention. All eyes on me, baby. King of Wands is sexy. They fine, child. They have groupies. What you mean you ain't trying to be one of my groupies no more? Let's clarify that, King of Wands. I think somebody is used to a lot of attention and they cannot believe you not paying them no mind. I'm telling you, I'm not getting my normal meaning from the King of Wands. I think they just cannot believe. What you mean you don't find? Yes, baby. Somebody cannot believe you don't see them the same. What do you mean you don't think I'm sexy? I am fine. Do you see all these other people that want me? All these other people. This is somebody who is out here. I am the king or queen of the damn parade, child. Everybody want me, and this is a LGBTQ friendly deck, honey. This is somebody who is leading the damn parade. The men and the women may want them. Everybody think they're beautiful. What do you mean you don't see me like that? And remember I said I'm not getting my normal meaning that they want to attach to you because they see you that way. No, I'm getting it. They cannot believe you're not trying to get them no attention. Seven of Pentacles is in reverse and you was quick to let them go. This is somebody who cannot believe you went from wanting to work with them and take care of them. Eight of Pentacles. Look at them. Hugging me, holding me, to now you so quick to let me go and give me hate, pain, and despair. And not pay me no attention. I cannot believe you doing me like this. Oh my God, the King of Wands, Leo energy, but it could be Harry Leo Sage. You got somebody out here losing their shit, man. Empress in reverse, Taurus energy. They cannot believe you don't find them. You know, y'all know that song, I'm too sexy for my shirt, so sexy for my shirt, so sexy that it hurts. This is somebody who is out here like, I can't believe it. I cannot believe you don't find me sexy. Everybody else find me sexy. Child, this is somebody who is losing their shit. Hello, Jermaine. Oh my God. Hello, Lindell. I ain't lying. This person is like, I told you they used to be in the center of attention. This is somebody who is front and center, honey. You can't tell them they ain't fine. Child, this is what she's supposed to be, Cleopatra. Look at this. I am sexy, child. What you mean? Child, you better get back over here and heal things with me. What is this? And I'm going to be honest with y'all. It's not saying you left him for a third party. You just left because it was not equal give and take. You tired of being taken advantage of. And it's like this person just keeps sitting there going, nah, they coming back. Nah, they coming back. They ain't about to leave me like this. Hello, Terry Bumblebee. They ain't about to leave me like this. No, man. No. Oh my goodness. Death in the upright, Scorpio energy. They don't want to believe what time it is. They really don't want to believe what time it is. Divine timing says it is. This is how you feel. It is time for the relationship to be over. That's the ship that's coming in. The relationship is over. Now, you're saying death. They're expecting you to come back though. But in your mind, it's all the way over. But they believe, no, in divine timing, any minute now, your little ass is supposed to be coming back, collective. Any minute now. See, the 3 of Wands. See, maybe you lost directions to the house, but you need to come on back over here with me. This is what they're saying. They're waiting on you to come in and save the day. Oh no, collective is gonna come and show me judgment, mercy. You gonna come show me some mercy. You know I'm out here with nothing, and you love me. Let's cut through the bull crap. End of the day, whether I give to you or not, you love me. And you know you don't want to see me out here with nothing, because people who really love you would never leave you like this. So clearly you're going to come and resurrect the relationship because you know I need you and you have the money. King of Pentacles. They keep saying that. You have money, baby. You have showed up as the King and Queen of Pentacles. You have it. And the 9 of Pentacles. You have the money. You're the Emperor. You have the money. You work hard. You're very stable. And so there is no way that you're really going to leave me out here in the cold when you have the money to take care of me. Child, somebody don't want to believe, but their ass has been left out in the cold. 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. Them days where you was comfortable. I mean, you better get with it, baby. Get cold with it. It's cold. It's a cold world out here. They better get cold with it. 10 of Pentacles, you leaving them out. You're leaving them out of your legacy wealth. You're leaving them out of your estate. You're leaving them out of that comfortable lifestyle that they had grown accustomed to living. And this has somebody feeling caught up. They on their bed. Look at his face. Sad child. Looking at the phone. Look at him. The phone up like, they ain't gonna call. They not calling. The phone, wait. Let me make sure my phone ain't not on D&D. No, I got the ringer on. And they ain't blocked. Let me just double check, make sure I ain't block them. You got somebody looking sad, man. They can't believe it. Hey, man. You got somebody out here looking like they got to change their whole perspective. They don't want to believe it's really over. Child. Look at Jermaine. Jermaine, that little thing you got look even more pitiful than this face on this card. Y'all are fried. Hello, Stacy. What'd you say? This is somebody who is just not believing you ain't coming through. 6 of Swords. Collective coming to make peace. Because they got money coming in fast. I know they got ships coming in. They got money coming in fast. They gonna come rescue me from this pitiful state I'm in. They are. See? And when they do, we gonna make love. And everything gonna be all right. Knight of Wands. They believe you got money coming in fast. As soon as you come, y'all gonna have sex. You're gonna make it up to them. Y'all gonna be back together again. Hello. How you doing, Kinsu Parker? How you doing? Kinsuji Parker, welcome. Hello, John. This is how they feel. Y'all gonna come in, have sex, and all of a sudden everything will be better. Everything will be right back to normal. Ooh, thank God you're back. Let's make love. Okay, but everything's back to normal. I can breathe again. I can breathe again. Everything's back to normal. Yep, see? They feel like that's all it takes. You're going to come back for them. You're going to make peace. You're going to give, because money's coming in fast. Soon as you get your ships, y'all going to have sex and all will be well. Two of Swords is in reverse. Y'all going to come out of this stalemate. So y'all going to come back out of this stalemate and they going to have their life back. This is how they see it. High Priestess. This is how they see it. This is how they see it. Woo! Or is this how you see it? The High Priestess don't say nothing. Who you not? This is you. You the High Priestess. You not talking. The High Priestess said, I ain't moving because you ain't getting no money out of me. Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. You see this person and you see exactly what they're going through. And you ain't breaking your neck. You're not saying nothing. You're not busting a move. And you know they over there struggling. But you ain't saying nothing. Dang. Y'all got a backbone. Y'all cold as ice. I mean, damn. Ain't saying nothing. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Y'all ain't saying nothing. They can't believe it. Collective ain't saying nothing. Three of Pentacles is in reverse. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Got a little cold chill. I got a little cold. I really want my jacket. I left it upstairs. Hello, Goddess Flower. I ain't got cold. What you got, Holy Spirit? Let me get one more, please. And then I'll read the rest. However the direction is. Okay, Three of Pentacles is in reverse. They want to move towards peace, and you're like, I don't want to work with you. They want to move towards peace. I don't want to work with you. I don't want to work with you to build pentacles. I don't want to, no, I'm cool. I don't want to do it. King of Swords. You're judging this situation because now you feel like you have more than enough truth. Ooh. Collective. I now know why some of y'all saying hell to the no. I'm like, you judging the situation because you got more than enough truth. Somebody is a freak elite. Somebody been out here having sex with multiple options. And you're telling them, I don't do third parties, baby. This is more. Now, we had the Three of Swords. But see, I didn't want to believe that you, because see, none of the other cards said nothing about no third party. But now it's coming out. This is a third party. You're not doing third parties. You are judging King of Swords, Libra energy, Ace of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have more. Look at all them damn books. I got more than enough information about you being sexually impulsive. You got lots of options. Somebody got men and women options. Now, I was playing earlier when I said somebody was leading the parade, but they do think everybody think they sexy. But I didn't think, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think every reading is about somebody being in a closet or being on a DL or nothing. But somebody do got same-sex options. And they was cheating. And you're saying, oh, I know the truth. I know you got same-sex options. I know you out here choosing. Somebody is out here having sex with men and women. And so you're basically telling them, I ain't got to say nothing. Because the damage has been done, baby. You hurt. And I ain't got nothing left to say. I ain't got nothing left to say. I know. I don't need to tell you I know. I know. I know about all them options. I know not only is it one-sided and you don't look out for me, but you having sex with all these other people and you having sex with men and women and you think I don't know. I'm a high priestess. I know. And this is a coffin. And she's crying. Am I mourning the loss of this relationship? Sure I am. but not enough to come back. Not enough to come back. You're crying because it's over. It's a death. Y'all know the craziest thing is when you experience death and the person's still alive and you know you never going back. That is the craziest feeling, is to cry over somebody like they died, but they still living on this side of the grass. Because you know you never going back. And and you know how much they hurting. You know they ain't got no money. You know they ain't got everything they need. 2 of Wands is in reverse. But see, their plan was to go out here and get numbers. But now you can't. This is what you're saying. I cannot. I know you don't have everything you need, but I cannot move in the direction of giving you money anymore because I know what you're doing. And even though I'm gonna be honest with you, this whole reading, you didn't say nothing. You just pulled back. I'm thinking it's just because that's what it said. It looked like they had you in a one-sided situation. I'm thinking they just went on equal give and take because that's what it said. Like monetary, they wasn't checking on you, none of that. And now we get to the point where it's then came out that nah, baby, it's bigger than that. Somebody is out here with street meeting the community, and they think you don't know. And now all hope is gone. Me working with you, I see that as hopeless. I'll never work with you. Star is in reverse. Never work with you again. Hello, Aunt John. Hopeless. Me and you working together? Never. 8 of Wands, and I ain't got nothing to say. 8 of Wands is in reverse. This is the 8 of Wands. So look at how she's pulling their hand. This will be your person trying to pull you, and you like, nah, you ain't pulling me towards trials and tribulation. See, she trying to pull him forward. There's mountains ahead. And you're like, no, you going to let somebody's hand go because I'm not in alignment with you pulling me towards trials and tribulations. The fact that I am out here witnessing that you are so quick to go in the direction of third parties and think that I don't see it. And I know the truth, and you think I'm going to come back? You think I know the truth, and you think I'm going to come back? So you can give my money to all your options, your boo, your boyfriend, and your girlfriend? You think I'm about to come let you spend my money on your man and your woman? You got to be out your effing mind. 4 of Pentacles is in reverse. Chariot, Cancer. Star, Aquarius. So yeah, I cry because I loved you. And I thought me and you was going to be together and be stable. And I did. I wanted to work with you. I did. I loved you so much. I wanted to work with you. But when you know the truth, you can't move forward. I wanted to work with you, but we're headed in 2 different directions. I can't make plans to go forward because we headed in 2 different directions. You adored whoever this is. Queen of Swords is here in the upright. You got to be queen or king, cut them off. Because you know the truth. So even though it looks like a storm, you got the sword of truth to cut through the bullshit, to cut through the dark, to cut through the fog. I know the truth. I see it all. Everything you was doing in secret, I know it. I see it. I know the truth. And the truth is, This situation between me and you is that hopeless. What's up, MDCO? Shamika Jackson, Janetta Browser, how you doing, baby? What's up, Reeler? Julie, Florida Beach girl. I ain't seen you in a minute, girly. Hey, like this is real talk. Real talk. You see in the dark. You see through the fog. See how her sword? I've always wondered why this looked like this. Spirit just told me. Because you cutting through the fog. You cutting through the dark. All the stuff that they was hiding. And when you cut through it, ain't nothing here to save. Because it will never be me and you and somebody between us. I will never go for that bullshit. Never. Is what Collective said. Never. I'll leave and move in peace by my damn self before I work with you and let another man, and this is a woman with a man, and there's a man, come between us. Somebody ain't playing. Somebody got a same-sex option, and you playing with your person, and they telling you, oh, hell no. If you think I'm about to go along and be your husband, your wife, and you got another same-sex option you got on the side, you got another damn thing coming. Rather, and if it ain't same-sex, third party, period. But somebody got men and women. But they saying here, I ain't letting no man come between us. I will leave and ride off into the sunset by my damn self before I allow myself to be a part of some shit like this that you was hiding in the damn dark. This is a gross injustice, is what you're saying. Grossly unjust. And ain't enough counseling in the world to fix it. See? There's still a man between him and his wife. They look like they having counseling. Ain't enough counseling in the world to fix it. So justice, you feel like this person has lied to you. Things are so out of balance. And I'm going to be honest with you. And it's so crazy. You just like the fact that you would even try. I ain't got nothing to say. This is why the Eight of Wands is in reverse. And you know what they doing. King and Queen of Swords is upright. Mentally, you have come to a full understanding. Your intuition work, High Priestess. You are making a head of a heart decision. I cannot deal with you on this mess right here. Can't do it. Not gonna do it. I am confident with the Queen of Wands that you are on some bullshit. And I'm saying the whole word. Hello, Queen Chosen. Hello, Calming Pros. Thank you, Slightly Bit, for the thumbs up. What's up, Rose, Chris, Deborah Foster? You calling it. You're very confident this person's on some bullshit. You think you so fine, you think you so sexy that you can just sneak in and out and think I ain't gonna say nothing. Think I don't know. The person that I wanted to marry, be stable with. Now I'm over here crying over you like you died. Because you dead to me. You dead to somebody. That's a coffin. You dead. They feel like you dead to them. Why? Because you was sneaking around. Seven of Swords. You was out here sleeping with all these different options. Having a ball, right? Exploring your sexuality, right? And I didn't even know we had a sexuality problem. Six of Cups is in reverse. I am not even... Listen, I ain't trying to offend nobody, but honey, I read the cards and I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it as I'm getting it. Hello, Lisa. So if you on some download craziness and this is like making you feel triggered, I apologize, but I read the cards as they come out. Hello, Jar. Somebody is not with the rah-rah. And they like to you, it's like, we done. The relationship is done. It's dead. Live your best life. I don't give a damn what you're going through. Six of Cups. Disloyalty gets met with distance. And some of y'all been knowing this person since childhood. This is a girl looking at her reflection, but that's her as a little girl. You've been knowing this person. If it's not childhood, it's definitely been a long time. You've been knowing this person some years. Y'all go way back. I had real love for you. I wanted to be with you. I saw my future with you. But now I'm mourning you as though you have died to me, because now it's distance. It was supposed to be me and you, baby. But you was out here sneaking and geeking behind my back. And now you wondering why you left out in the cold. 6 of Cups. Disloyal. You gave me hate. You gave me pain. You gave me despair. And what's crazy is that you know all about all their overindulgences. 9 of Cups is in reverse. This is the 9 of Cups on this particular day. And she looked happy. And your person was out here probably happy. Drinking. Yeah, she got her little wine over there. Somebody has an overindulgence. They drink. They was out here. What's up, BB? And Julie, Melon, how you doing? Somebody in Shakira, somebody's person was out here getting it. Do you hear me? Drinking, overindulging, having a grand old time. So when you was being disloyal to me, baby, you was happy doing it. You was overindulging till you couldn't take it no more. And what's colder than cold is that they think you don't know, collective, and you ain't saying not a word. I ain't got to say nothing to you. It's over. I'm going to just live my life like you was never in it. So while they over here freaking out, I know they coming back. Somebody don't know, you know. And this is why. I was like, damn, y'all being cold. But you know, somebody is foul for what they've been doing. Y'all come on in, double tap your screen. Come on, y'all. It's 2:16, 1:45. Come on, baby. Come on, y'all. Come on, the rest of y'all. Double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. I can't believe this. This is cold, baby. This is cold. Y'all cold tonight. Cold as ice, baby. Cold as ice. What's up, Shorty? What's up, Montego Smith? Hello, Deborah Foster. Jane, JJ. Somebody said, I'll never let another man or woman come between us. And for whoever owns some DL stuff, child, your person is not. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. You really doing them. Collective, can I be honest? Can I tell you something? I think y'all doing them so fairly. And let me tell you why. Because most people would have cut a fool. Some people would have cut a straight up and down fool. Do you hear me? A straight fool. This is some stuff that, like, some people snap when they find out just a regular person's cheating, or just anybody. And then for you to be like, damn, it's a lot of cheating. Then you cheating with men and women. And you didn't say nothing. You didn't embarrass them. You didn't hurt their feelings. You didn't talk down to them. You did not disrespect them. Your heart is broken and you're mourning the loss of them, but you are doing it in such a respectful way. I gotta give y'all props. Y'all deserve y'all flowers, because that is crazy. Because y'all, it really could have went a whole nother way. Hello, Erica. Oh no, that's Aretha. Hey, no, Erica, something like that. How you doing, baby? Hello, Aunt John. This is crazy. You could have really acted a complete fool, but you did not. You just took your leave quietly. You saw what's going on and you backed up. All right, so this is the angel and ancestor, angel ancestor oracle. Holy Spirit, what you got for the collection? Hello, Cindy. We have druid, hold space. Excuse me. Medicine guardian, be open to healing information. Water guardian, connect with your emotions. Air guardian, shift your perspective. Let's get one more. Hello, Megan. Hello, Stacy. Eagle, see things from a higher perspective. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, this is the remedy. Let's get into the remedy. Okay. This is the remedy because Spirit is saying, listen, with Druid, you have to hold space for healing. You got to take care of yourself, baby, because at this point, collective, I'm not gonna lie. After going into the tarot, and this oracle is an extension of what we just learned. Spirit is saying you have to hold space for wisdom. Okay, you're going to have to find space for yourself. So, because you was giving a lot of to this person financially, and you was giving this person, they said they were used to you putting them up on a pedestal, but now you have to hold space for your mental health, for your for you. You got to start taking care of you. So you got to hold space for you. Now, with Medicine Guardian, this is an angel here. I don't remember which angel is supposed to be the healing angel. Is it Metatron? I don't know. I always forget. Listen, we're here with the Medicine Guardian. They want you to be open to healing information. Because at this time, notice that being that there is an angel here, it feels like you are going to be surrounded by your light team, the divine, your angels, your ancestors, everybody is surrounding you at this time, trying to give you healing information. So don't be surprised if certain things pop up on your For You page, or like if you're out and you happen to be, you look up at a billboard and it says an affirmation or it says encouraging words. They want to help you. Sometimes it may be things to help you to navigate your feelings and your emotions, because I'm going to be honest with you, this is a lot. Some of y'all might need to go sit on somebody's couch, depending on like if it's really got you really messed up on the inside, because holding it in, even though some of y'all have left very quietly, holding it in may not be the healthiest thing to do. So sometimes we do need to take time to receive healing information, even if it comes from a doctor. You may need to, if you find yourself falling into a depression because you quietly left, you're not saying anything, you know all this information, but before it eats away at you, please go get some help. If you need to just go see a medical doctor, you know what I'm saying, and get whatever you need to get right. So this is what Spirit is saying. Be ready to receive healing information. They may be surrounding you with more like-minded people who have been through these types of experiences, friends or family members, certain ones that will be like your rock at this time. Okay. Now, the one thing Spirit does not want you to do is to take this and bury it. Because what happens when people bury their emotions, then you tend to, and this is the water guardian, connect with your emotions. When you bury your emotions, this is when people go towards drugs and alcohol. You know, okay, my person left me, but instead of dealing with it, you up here getting drunk. Okay, you're out here drinking and doing a lot. You're drinking too much. You are smoking yourself stupid. You know what I'm saying? Getting high, trying to forget the pain and hiding the pain. So Spirit is saying what they really would prefer you do is to connect to those emotions. Feel them. And I know you like, Tasha, that hurts. That hurts. It hurts so bad. But you have to feel it so you can let it go. It's a purging. Tears cleanse. Right? It's cleansing. Sometimes you have got to let your heart feel what it feels. Let those tears flow, baby. Connect with the emotions and cry. Cry till you feel better and ground your energy. Cry, then take some deep breaths. Put your feet on the ground, or if you can go outside, stand in the grass. Feel the emotions and then try to let it go. Feel the emotions and try your best to let it go. And listen, and let me tell you something with feeling the emotions. You will have times where they will rise up at unopportune times. You could hear a reading. Some of y'all might be watching TV. You could hear a song. There will be different things that will trigger those emotions. It's okay to take a minute. I remember there will be times I would be at work, and y'all know I'm a mail carrier, so I'm by myself all day. But I could be at work, in my case, trying to get the mail ready for to go to the street. And I could be listening to my headphones and a song comes on and it would just tear me up. And I'd be in my case wiping my tears. I would get in my truck and I would be just, talking to God, or I might turn on a reading and it would trigger me and I would just start crying. And I would just have to feel it. I would pull over, say my, cry for a minute, take some deep breaths, try to reground myself. But I always allowed myself to cry. If I felt like I couldn't hold it, let it flow. And I would always feel better. And then, like, in the middle of crying, I would just tell God, like, please surround me. Please surround me. Angels of light and love. Surround me. My spirit team. Surround me. I need God's healing energy. I would always ask God to send me healing energy, to surround me with love, because I needed it. Sometimes you just got to feel it, baby. Now, after y'all do all of that, okay, this is what Spirit is saying. Air guardian, they want you to shift your perspective. Now you got to start looking at this from a whole nother mindset. Okay? Sometimes things look like they're happening to you, but Spirit is saying this is not just happened to you. It happened for a reason. And so now you have to change the perspective. One, you found out because God did not want you in that situation. You needed to know the truth. So before you get upset about the truth, you had to know the truth to be set free. The truth is there was some things going on behind you, behind your back. Their rejection really protected you, because this is not safe for somebody to be out here sleeping with the whole community and then having sex with you. So here with the air guardian, we're going to shift our perspective on how we see things. We're going to try to find the lessons, the positives, right? God saved me in the nick of time. My health is important. You see what I'm saying? I am financially, this was not good for me, because they would have given, and y'all say that in the tarot, they was taking your money towards third parties. And some of y'all was like, I'd be doggone if you think you about to take my money and give it to third parties, your boyfriend and your girlfriend. No, you're not. You're not taking my money and giving it to your other people. That you're not going to do. So here with Air Guardian, we just going to keep trying to find the lesson. You need to pray. Prayer is so good. I encourage everybody, if you can't pray to the Most High or whatever you believe in, and ask for help with that, to see things from a higher perspective. What is the lesson? What's the takeaway? What can I do different? And don't be surprised that when you pray, like the reading that we had yesterday, they show you a mirror of what you need to do to change, so you won't this don't happen again. Okay. We have eagle. This is really important here with eagle. It says they want you to see things from a higher perspective. So when you shift your perspective, that means that you're not going to look at things from the ground level. The ground level will be like you taking advice from your cousin, your cousin Keisha, and Keisha be like, you know what I would do? If that would have been my man, I would have flattened all four of his tires. And it's like, no. Or your homeboy going, hey, man, you want to pull up? You want to go knock their teeth out? No, we're not doing that. Hello, Smile is 5. How you doing, baby? Or V, Smile is V. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. So we're not going to go and attack somebody, because that's lower level root chakra, base chakra stuff is attack. Somebody do you wrong, you gotta have an eye for an eye. You about to feel it. You want revenge. We don't need revenge, collective. We're going to act like we see things from a higher perspective, and we're going to move differently. So when you're looking at something from a higher perspective, you're trying to see things from God's point of view. When you look at stuff from God's point of view, you're going to see this person differently. You're going to see yourself differently. Yes, in your lower chakra, they are a cheater and the worst person alive. But when you look at stuff from God's point of view, it might be, hey, they got some childhood wounding. They have some things that have happened to them. They have some questions about their sexuality. They've been through some things. You might actually start to have compassion for them, even if you never want to be with them ever again in life. They got some reasons why they behave and do the things they do. There's some things that you're going to have compassion for yourself on, because you ignore red flags. You allow things to go on for far too long. Remember, they could not believe you put up a boundary. Remember when we was in the tarot, they could not believe Collective was getting a backbone and putting up the nine of wands is you having a backbone and you just not gonna take care of me anymore. They could not believe you was being like that. But that comes from seeing things from a higher perspective. Okay? When you look at stuff and God is able to show you, hey, if you move like this is why this happened. And this is why they do what they do. And even though this person did you so wrong and it broke your heart, you can now love them from a distance. Even if you never speak to them again in life. I don't hate you. I wish you well. And I hope you figure it out. But leaning on me, never. Never doing that again. Never doing that again is what some of y'all are saying. Hello, Lutricia, and anybody else who came in. If I missed your name, I do apologize. Welcome to the channel. Y'all come on in. Say hello. Come on in. Double tap your screens. Let's get the lights up, please, and thank you. How y'all doing? Welcome. Ooh, I love it. Come on through, Holy Spirit. Spirit says they need you to know something. You're going to learn from your spiritual experiences with great teacher. This is taking you to higher levels of consciousness. This is going to take you to higher levels of consciousness. Hello, XX8T1, Walter Brown. Welcome. How y'all doing? This is taking you to higher levels of consciousness. Starseed by Divine. Welcome. And who is that? Shownuff. Hey, Shownuff. Okay, listen. This is higher levels of consciousness. How so? Because you know how sometimes you go through something and it changes you on a spiritual level. Like it literally changes who you are going forward. That is a spiritual awakening. When something happens to you and you're not the same after going through it, that is what we call spiritual awakenings. And so, hello, Vincent. And so here, Spirit is saying you're actually going to become a great teacher because of the things that you went through, because it shifted you from your old way of thinking. Your old way, your old paradigm is completely different. That has completely gone out the window. Your entire paradigm has shifted. You are now a great teacher because of this spiritual experience. You're not the same. You're not the same. You go through some things. Some breakups are just breakups. And then there's some breakups that change you to your core. This is what happened to you. The next thing they want you to know is, now you're able to teach other people who go through similar experiences with great teacher. So not only have you learned from your experiences, you're now able to teach others. Okay. Now, guardian angel. This is really, really, really important. Spirit wants you to know. With guardian angel, you are not by yourself. When we have breakups and they hurt us to our core and the information is overwhelming and overpowering and we feel used, we feel we just feel, people, abuse comes, y'all, is not always through somebody punching you in the eye or smacking you. Abuse comes from emotions or somebody talking to you crazy. It could be mentally and emotional. And so sometimes, remember when I said you cry, some of those tears might be because you felt disrespected. Somebody was disrespecting you. They're out here cheating with the community. Then they're using you for their money. You can't lean on them for anything. So you feel alone. And then sometimes y'all feel alone because you know how sometimes certain breakups, we don't want to tell our friends, our closest friends or family members because we're embarrassed. Because then you don't want somebody being like, I don't know how you didn't see it, making you feel stupid for your experience. So sometimes you feel alone. What you mean you didn't know that, he liked both sides of the coin? How you didn't know? She liked a little fish on the side. How you didn't know? Some people be offended and it'll hurt your feelings because then you look like you don't want nobody making you look like a fool. So Spirit wants you to know that you are not alone. We are here with you. We are supporting you. And we will give you signs, synchronicities, and omens to let you know you are not out here by yourself. So even if you don't tell nobody, and even if you go in a hermit mode and you be hiding out because you don't want to talk about it, I don't want to tell nobody what my person put me through. I don't want to tell nobody I just found out my boyfriend or my girlfriend or my husband or my wife was cheating on me with everybody around me and sleeping with the men and the women. I don't want to. I don't want to talk about it. And some of y'all will go into a shell and you don't talk about it. But Spirit does not want you to forget about them. Let us in. Let us help you navigate this so you're not out here by yourself. Hello, Don Smith or Dunn Smith. How you doing, Dunn? Welcome. Mary Peterson, hello. How you doing? It says here, Lord, take charge with authority. Okay? This is, okay. Lord means, listen. Not Lord as in the Lord and Savior. We're not talking about that. This is like a Lord, like these are like those old timey. In other words, you're a person of position. You can be of authority. You are in charge of your life, child. Take charge of your life. You every day you can make choices and decisions to put yourself in authority, in other words, and change your life. You can work with the divine. So like I don't want you to feel like you have to, for those of y'all who are religious, I don't want you to feel like I'm trying to sidestep the Most High or no, I don't want to do that. I'm not telling you that. I'm not telling you that. What I'm telling you is you can work with your spirit team. You can work with the divine to change your life. And even if you don't believe in the Most High, you can make your life different. You don't have to keep living your life the way you're living it. If you feel like, okay, this happened to me, they thought that I was gullible, they was playing on my top. So if this is how they feel, if they're playing on my top and they feel this way, then I can make a difference. I can change. I can change. I don't have to keep going through this. All I have to do is put one foot in front of the other. Every day, y'all make choices. Every day. We make choices on what we put in our mouths, what we gonna eat. Ooh, do we want to eat a salad today or do I want these chocolate chip cookies? Every day. And they will all lead to outcomes. Small as from the plate in front of you to who we choose to be around. I want to be around Caitlin. Caitlin is a hothead. She a bad girl. She cheat on her man 24/7. Or I could decide to go over here and be around Karen. Karen's a good person. She's very loyal. She's a great example of what a wife should be. You choose every day. This is what they mean with Lord, take authority. Take authority of your life. Every day you have choices and decisions. Pick wisely. You can work with the divine. It's called working. I forget what they call it, but where you work with your spirit team to write a new life for yourself. You write it down. This is what I want my life to look like. And then you make the right choices and decisions. I just did this when I was in the grocery store. I was looking at something. I was like, ooh. And I heard in my head, you do not need that. And I said, you sure know this right. And I had to walk past it. You know what I mean? Sometimes your spirit team, you'll hear it in your head. Like somebody is speaking like, you don't need that. Keep going. And you have to make choices and decisions. It be like that. It really be just like that. Okay? Hello, Millennium. Thank you slightly bit for the lucky sheep. What's that? Shiba. Thank you. I appreciate you, sweetheart. How y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. Y'all come on in and say hello. I can't be the only one. When I see certain things, spirit be like, no. I'll be like, all right, okay. Okay. It says, listen, with Peacekeeper, now this is going to be hard for some of y'all because when you've been hurt, you will feel like your side is the right side and ain't no wrong to it. Y'all know that when there's a story, we always feel like our side is the right side, but there's always two sides there's always two sides to the truth. There's your side, their side, and then there's the truth. And the truth is what the divine is seeing. So with Peacekeeper, they want you to let go of the need to be right. Because if your need is to be right, then when the divine is holding up that mirror to show you where you went wrong, you're not going to be able to receive it. They did me wrong, and right is right, and wrong is wrong, and I'm right, and I didn't do nothing wrong. And the divine is going to be saying, hold on. You did do some things wrong. And you might not be able to receive it if you have the need to be right. Because they're going to hold up a mirror and they're going to say, part of what happened to you is because you had no boundaries. Part of what happened to you is because of this, 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 and this. But you can't get that if you have to be right and you are just very gun-ho and steadfast and very like a Taurus, that bullheadedness where it's like, nope. And I'm not talking about Taurus in a negative way. My son is a Taurus. But y'all, the negative, see, it's sometimes it's good to be steadfast. And then other times it's wrong to be bullheaded. It depends on the situation. In this one, God's trying to teach you something. But if you're going to be so bullheaded, nope, get them. They did me wrong. Then you're going to be looking crazy. You're going to miss out on your blessing. Because this was supposed to be a spiritual awakening. You're supposed to change from this. But how you going to change if I can't tell you where you went wrong? You know what I'm saying? Listen, let's get what's at the bottom there. It says, listen, star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. Y'all had something similar to this yesterday. Are you listening to the call? Because sometimes your soul will be trying to move you in a different direction. I'm going to be honest with you. Your soul is probably what pushed you to let go. You know how sometimes you could love somebody so much and you have unconditional love for them and you want to forgive them no matter what they do, but your soul, something in you just won't allow it because you love yourself too much to allow somebody to keep playing on you like that. You can't let somebody keep playing on your top. You got to eventually love yourself enough to listen to what your soul is saying. And Spirit is saying, for some of y'all, it was to let go. Let go and keep your peace. Arguing with them, you ain't going to get closure in no situation like this. This is why I can see why y'all didn't confront the person. Because how you going to get closure? They just going to confirm, yeah, I was out here sleeping with men and women. Sure was. I've been bisexual forever. I just didn't know I was. I was trying to figure it out. How is that going to bring you closure? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how you could have got closure from this. Even if they say they're sorry, it's not going to be satisfactory because that ain't really what you want to hear. But sometimes we just got to follow the voice of our soul. Your soul told you to let go and have your peace. You did. Sometimes your soul is going to tell you to, hey, move in this direction. Please listen to that voice. If it's telling you to let go or to move or to keep your peace, that is your spirit team. It's the divine. Please listen to the voice. Okay? All right. It says spring. Y'all ready for spring? I keep telling my collective this. I keep telling the collective this. Get ready for maximum growth, baby. See your seeds grow. Some of y'all, look at that rabbit. Things are getting ready. Take off, baby. Take off. Y'all know it. I've been telling y'all. Things are getting ready to take off in the spring. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Things are getting ready to take off for y'all. If you have sowed seeds, and you've been planting, just planting and just tilling away. Eventually, you got to reap what you sow. Some of y'all are going to see some things pop up for you because you have been working so dang on hard. So congratulations. It says arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Listen, even after you have gone through this experience, this does not mean that you are just in the clear. You have gained new wisdom and it will be tested. So you have to continue to protect yourself with protective energy because some of y'all are not going to meet your past person. A few of y'all are going to meet new people who have your past person's characteristics. Like what they say, new face, same spirit. You have a type, and some of y'all, if you have not finished your healing, you might just attract the same type again. And you have to protect yourself with, surround yourself with that protective energy. So this is your light team trying to surround you with wisdom and a strong spiritual discernment so that we do not fall into the trap of falling into the same old relationship we've always had. Okay? Okay. Now, that was good. I enjoyed that. That was nice. All right, let's move into the spirit messages. Loving Me says she don't want to meet no one. Oh, okay. It be like that sometimes, sweetheart. Sometimes we're not ready. It's okay to be single for a little while. It's okay to just love on you. And don't be, listen, I think one of the worst things people could do is rush into dating before you're ready. If you're not ready, don't do it. Sometimes, listen, because then you might still, certain patterns, you might not have healed those. And like I said, we don't want to attract this old thing. So don't ever be afraid of just taking more time to love on you, to work on you, to be your highest and best self. There's nothing wrong with that. Thank you, Slightly Bent, for the $10 super chat. Oh, you so welcome, baby. Like, continue to work on yourself. We want to be our highest and best self, collective. All right, let's get into it. Holy Spirit, what is it that you have? Can I get 3 cards only? What are the 3 most important cards you have for the collective? And let the top, bottom, and middle card also be the cards that you want the collective to know. Thank you. What are the... Let me get 2 more. The top, bottom, and middle card as well. Let those be things that resonate with the collective. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though you're far away. I can't hit them notes, baby, because I'm still sick. Hello, Kathleen. Y'all know y'all are not alone. I am here with you. By Michael Jackson. You're not alone. Okay? They want you to know you are supported. They keep saying this because, listen, when you are brokenhearted and you are just, child, and I ain't gonna lie, if somebody was out here cheating with the community and you didn't know, people will clown you. Sometimes it be the people that love you too. Hello, the Don Flash Play. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, there will be friends and family that will make you feel straight foolish for allowing somebody to play with you. And so this is why I said don't be embarrassed, collective. Sometimes it's okay to not tell somebody all your business. My marriage failed and I don't want to talk about it just yet. It's okay to not talk about why you are not with somebody. Okay? It says, but they want you to know with support, you are not alone. You are not alone. Thank you, Libra. Hey, Libra Shorty. And Lillian, how you doing? Okay, it says, people come into your life for many different reasons. Some you will learn from, and then they will move on, while others will return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others will remain beside you throughout your entire life. Y'all know that term, a friend for a reason, a friend for a season, or a friend for a lifetime. This is what they're saying. A friend for a reason, a friend for a season, or a friend for a lifetime. This person, some of y'all had back and forth relationships with this past person. Not all of you. Some of y'all, the person came into your world to teach you a spiritual lesson. Remember, this was a spiritual awakening. And one of the spiritual lessons that this person was showing you was to choose yourself. Choose you. Love you enough to listen. You can have all the unconditional love for somebody in the world, but that does not mean that you have to be their doormat. That does not mean, listen, I was just having a conversation with the Spirit earlier today about the scripture that said, when gingered mama, no baby, I'm not taking personal questions, but if you have one, I'm the light tarot at gmail.com. Email me and I'll email you back the information for personal questions. Okay. Hello, Ivory Smith and Jermaine, welcome. Listen, y'all know that scripture where Jesus talks about if somebody does something, you have to forgive them X amount of times. And then he talks about if somebody takes from you, or he even said turn the other cheek and let them hit the other side. Something crazy. Them scriptures like that, right? And listen, why am I saying crazy? Because if you take certain things that Jesus said, literally, you will actually become a doormat to certain things. Okay, that means I have to allow this person, and I have seen y'all in the comments be like, oh, well, it says to forgive. Forgive does not mean be a fool. God wants you to forgive. And yes, you can forgive somebody over and over again, but that does not mean that they have license to keep coming into your life. And you have to keep relearning these same lessons. Because empaths, Well, people who listen, you treat people the way you want to be treated. And I used to really live by that. But a lot of times I was never receiving the treatment that I was giving out. And it was because people thought that I had no boundaries. And so God allowed me to go through a situation where, yes, you can have all the unconditional love in the world for somebody. But if they keep disrespecting you and spitting in your face and walking all over you, at what point are you going to love yourself enough to realize that what we're trying to teach you is that you have to have self-love and self-respect? And that ain't got nothing to do with turning the other cheek. Turning the other cheek means I'm not going to hate you. I am going to forgive you for what you've done. You can't erase what you did, but I can forgive you for what you've done. But that does not mean that I have to give you free license to come back into my world and tear me up over and over and over again. That we're not doing. So I need you to understand the reason you went through this. This person is not there anymore. You learn something. The next person who comes into your life, would I say a reason, a season. So this may be in your season. The reason and the season for you to go through this. Your next person, depending on where you are in the timeline, might be your lifetime. They're going to ride with you till the wheels fall off. Okay. Now, Spirit says, take a moment. Hello, Cancer Love. How you doing? Thank you, Wendy Hill, for the flower, and welcome to the channel. Okay. Hello, Sita Dior. I see you. Now, listen. We got take a moment. And this is, notice, look at her. She getting a download. Look at that light. It says, take a moment. Stop. Now is not the time to rush into a decision you're about to make. Now, I don't know who need to know that. You need to stop, hit pause before you invite somebody back into your life. Before you go do something you might regret. Pause. Let's talk, collective. It says, before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause, quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. In other words, sit with the divine, get still enough to receive the answer. Ground yourself. This is what they're saying. Before you do something, pause. I kind of want to do this. Is this what I should do? No. Okay, then I'm not going to do that. But you got to get still. You got to talk to the divine. Hey, this is what I really want to do. Run it past your light team. And it asks for a specific sign. If it's cool for me to do this, you can ask them to give you like legitimate, specific signs that, hey, this is cool. Hey, if it's cool for me to do XYZ, can I see 111 3 times in a row today? Bet you see it 3 times. like I'm serious. And they'll do it. Hey, if it's cool for me, or if it's a no, I want to see a red cardinal outside, when I go outside. Boom, right there. As soon as you walk out. Nope, don't do it. You can ask for specific messages. Hit pause, pray, get still, and give yourself time to receive the answer before you get yourself into some trouble. Please and thank you, ma'am and sirs. Okay? It says relationships. Ooh, let's talk about it. It says relationships are a mirror of images of your own life. I tell y'all this all the time. Every person that you have in your life is a mirror. They are mirroring you. And even the people that you hate, you can't stand their ass. They mirroring something about your personality. They are mirroring something about your personality. And even if you can't, especially if you can't stand them, it's something about you. And that's why you can't stand them. Believe it or not, it's something in you that you don't like. And that person's doing it, so you can't stand them because you are suppressing that thing that they're doing, their mirror. And I promise you, God will show you how you just like them in some form or fashion. In some form or fashion. Now, you may say, okay, for those of y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know how, for those of y'all who are in domestic violence situations, the lesson is not that you're just like the domestic violence person. The lesson it may be that you don't value yourself. That may be your lesson. So before you think that I'm telling you just like the person who might be putting their hands on you, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is they're mirroring back something that needs to change. And domestic violence is often that you have low self-worth, low self-respect, and low self-love for yourself. And therefore you're allowing yourself to be treated like trash. And this person is you're allowing them to treat you like that. You don't deserve to be, nobody, male or female, deserve to have nobody put their hands on them or disrespect them or talk to them crazy. Whether it's mental, emotional, or physical abuse. I'm not saying that. I'm telling you what they're mirroring back to you is disrespect. And you need to have respect for yourself. And that is what the mirror is trying to show you if you happen to be in a domestic situation. Okay. Now it says how you feel and treat yourself is being mirrored back to you, as well as how you react, how you respond to different situations. Notice what they said. The mirror is showing you how you feel. The people around you are showing you how you feel, how you treat yourself, how you react, or how you respond. Every person around you is showing you that. How do you feel about yourself? I don't feel that great. I put everybody's needs before mine. So you're saying you're not as important. So somebody comes into your life to show and treats you like you're not important because you're not putting yourself like you're important too. When you gonna take some me time and love on you? Go do something you want to do. Take you a bubble bath. Go get your nails done. Go get your hair cut, fellas. Go buy yourself something nice. You so quick to buy gifts for everybody else. Who's loving on you? And then you get mad. Well, I just feel like they take advantage of me. And Spirit is trying to show you. I have this person trying to show you that you are treating you last. Put you first sometimes. They're mirroring back. Notice what I said. Write that down, collective. Some of y'all need to write it down. Everybody in my life is showing me how I feel, how I treat myself, how I react, or how I respond to different situations. They want you to be very aware of every relationship is an opportunity for your soul to grow. Every relationship can be an opportunity for growth. Every single one. Get with it. Write that down. Let's look at the bottom of the day. Hello, Gonzalez de Jesus. How you doing, baby? It says, believe. Listen, I was watching another reader. She was talking about Cher, and now her song popped in my head. Do you believe in love after love? I can't do her voice. I could do it if I wasn't sick. But, because Cher, she sing with a very distinctive voice. Do you believe in love? Do you believe? I don't know why I heard that, but yeah, do you believe? Cher started singing in my head. Listen, it says, the force is working through your soul, determining what is possible or impossible. There is a force that is determining what is possible and what is impossible. The difference between success over failure. Above all, who you are is the power of your belief. Child, if that ain't such a strong statement, did you catch what what Spirit just put down? Are you catching what they just put down? They said there is a force that will determine what's possible, what's impossible. The difference between success and failure. But what is that force? Is the power of your beliefs. What do you believe? You gonna either make or break yourself by what goes on up here. You better strengthen this. I tell y'all all the time, you gotta speak life into yourself. You gotta get your mind strong, baby, because your beliefs will make or break you. If you feel like this person, they cheated on me, I found out that they like everybody but me. They just don't value me at all. I have no value. This is what some people will do. I have no value. Nobody loves me. You tell yourself that. Now you a shell of a person. You don't feel good enough. You feel like everybody's better than you. Now you out here, your hair falling out, you're going into a damn depression. And then, let me tell you what else that is. Then you just give up on dating altogether. Don't nobody, anybody. Oh my God. You could let this situation break you, or you could look at yourself and say, the hell with this child. I'm too good of a person to be with somebody this crazy. I'm so good of a person. I know for a fact I'm a good man or a good woman. I would make anybody a great husband or a great wife. I have some qualities in me that are some serious strengths. Am I perfect? No. But I bring a lot to the table. I am worthy. I deserve love. I am worthy of love. I deserve love and respect because I give it. I'm a good person, damn it. And I'm not going to allow this situation to break me. I'm not going to be broken because you chose to be the community street me. Instead, I'm going to let this make me a better person. I'm going to come out bigger, better, and stronger from this. I'm going to be a whole new person, and the new me ain't even going to be able to be in the same room as you because you ain't going to be on this vibration. I'm about to vibrate high. That's how you talk to yourself. You see the difference? You see the difference between the two conversations? That's how we have to be collective. I'm about to vibrate high. Okay? Listen, let's get your top one. Spirit says it's time for some of y'all to go back and study. It's time to study. It's time to study, okay? Let's talk about, hey, James. I think I already spoke to you, baby, but it's still good to speak to you again. Hello, baby. Welcome to the channel. Anybody else who's watching, and if you're new, hello. If you did not say hello, welcome to I Am the Light. It's such a pleasure to have you here, okay? Let's talk about it. Spirit says it's time for some of y'all to study, okay? Listen. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know it's time for you to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn. Okay, whether it's learning an old thing in a new way or you're learning something totally new, this is an opportunity to expand your mind. Some of y'all have some interest. Something has been calling, a nudge. I've been getting this too myself, believe it or not. I need to brush up on some things. It's a nudge. And so Spirit is saying, hey, whether you got to brush up on something you already know, there might be, like, nursing is a good one. Let me tell y'all something. Because I went to, believe it or not, I was going to be a nurse. I've always been trying to be a healer child. I was a hairdresser. To me, that's healing because we counselors. And then I was going to be a nurse. I had went to school. But I ended up getting sick, so I couldn't finish nursing school. But I had 3 years of college. But listen, so I was going to try to go be a nurse and an RN. So one of the things that that I learned when I was in nursing school is that you never stop learning because medicines change, different techniques change. You have got to stay up to learning. Okay. And the same thing goes with life. Okay. Everyday life. You can learn an old way of doing something in a better way. So sometimes Spirit will have you relearn something in a new way, or sometimes they want to introduce new things for you to take you to higher levels of wisdom. So whenever you feel this need, don't ignore that, hey, I might need to just take some time to brush up. If you feel a nudge that, hey, I might want to go back to college or school or university, do that. Just weigh everything out because, that is expensive. It is expensive and not everybody wants to that. So think about it. If this is something that you can learn on your own, is it something that you could take a class? Is it something you could get a certification for? Do it. Especially if you feel the pull, okay? It's time for some of y'all to get back into studying. Hello, Stephanie Rayburn. How you doing? It says your last card is love. Ooh, which one of y'all is on the frequency? She got notes. You see the notes? Somebody's on the frequency of love. Okay, it says love is the foundation of your very existence, and you are just as worthy of receiving as you are giving love and compassion. Didn't I just say that? I said when I was showing y'all the difference on how you talk to yourself, that is success or failure. Spirit says you are worthy of receiving the same love that you give. All that compassion and love you gave somebody you was looking out for them and you was taking care of them, you deserve the same thing too, damn it. How you doing? What's your name? Ajada Music. How you doing, baby? Welcome to the channel. Jock Tanuk, how you doing, baby? And Rhonda Smith, how are you? Welcome. Y'all deserve that, collective. You deserve love too, sweetheart. Everybody needs to get in the habit of saying everything. Listen, if you bring a lot to the table, you deserve to be with somebody who brings a lot to the table. I bring compassion, love. I'm a really good friend. I bring loyalty and honesty. I'm a real friend, man. I ride for mine. I'm going to be a good person. You deserve a good person too. The same type of friendship or love you give, you deserve it. And I want you to get in the habit of reminding yourself, I deserve everything that I give out. I'm a good friend, so damn it, I deserve good friends. I am worthy of having good friends who love me and respect me in every relationship. You need to get in the habit of telling yourself, I deserve it. I deserve it. I am worthy of it, and I receive it. I receive it. Because some of y'all don't receive it. You give it, but you don't want to receive it. I receive it. Okay? So you need to tell yourself that. I receive that. It says, while love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that can propel you through life. How do I know that love propels? Because anybody who is a healer is giving freely from their heart. And do you know how many people will come to you and tell you, I feel so good after being around you? Child, I was feeling so bad till I got in your energy. That's love. It has the power to propel people. It moves rooms, child. It will shift the energy. That's because love is like a light. And it will build people and it will take them further. Like when you met your person, right? If they had low self-esteem, you could speak life into somebody. Baby, you look good. You sure got it going on. Now, a narcissist might take that. Thank you, baby, for Ajada. Welcome to the channel, baby. And it's a pleasure to have you here. And welcome to the Soul Tribe. What I was gonna say is, what was I saying, y'all? Oh yeah, about the person. When you speak life into them, like if you met your person that had low self-esteem, now a narcissist will take that and their head will get bigger, and then they'll start thinking that they're, oh well, if I'm this fine and I got you, I can go find somebody else. We had that the other day. They thought that they could find somebody better than you. That's different. Speaking life into somebody who has low self-esteem or who does not believe in themselves is love, right? Let me give you an example. There was a teacher who had a little boy in his class. And the little boy in her class did not do his schoolwork. And he was making bad grades. Now, her being a teacher, she could not understand why this boy was not doing his schoolwork. He was actually cutting up. Come to find out, and he was like a second grader. He would come to school, his clothes would be dirty. He would just act up. He would not do his work. So she took it upon herself to find his address, and she went to his house, knocked on the door, and asked to speak. It said, excuse me, I'm teacher such and such, and please excuse me for coming. You know, nowadays the teacher will call, but this was way back when. So the teacher went and knocked on his door. Come to find out, the father answered the door and said, your son has been acting up. And he said, oh yeah, well, I work a lot and his mom passed away. So the dad was having a hard time with the son and really wasn't raising the son the way that he needed to be raised because he was mourning the loss of his wife. So the little boy missing his mother was not getting the attention or the help to deal with his grief because his father couldn't give it to him. Do you know what this teacher did? She sat him down every day and worked with him. She said, will you let me work with him? The father agreed. She started working with him one-on-one, giving him, because he didn't have a mother. So she said, I'm going to work with you. She bought him new clothes. She went out. She started helping him learn all of his lessons. She did this every year until he graduated from high school. When he got to high school, he thanked her for him because he made straight A's because of this teacher. Do you know that when he got ready to graduate from college, he ended up going to college, he became a doctor. Do you know who he first called up to when he was receiving his degree was that teacher? Because she had cared enough to give him the love that he needed to propel him. That is what I'm talking about. When you have that type of love, that it will propel somebody into being a better person. You gotta, but judge the situation, y'all. because there are users and abusers. But there are times when God is going to call you to action. And she was able to be the mother that he never had. You know what I'm saying? And he became a doctor. So it happens. Every now and then, God will put you in the right place at the right time to be a blessing. But there are other times people will take advantage. And like I said, their ego will be bigger than the room. But judge the situation, use your spiritual discernment. But love definitely has the power to transform lots of people and lots of hearts. So keep that in mind. I hope, and that's a true story. That is a true story. What I just told you. Thank you, Slightly Bent, for the floating heart. That's it. That's all. How you doing, Catherine Guthrie? I want to thank the Most High, His Son, the Holy Spirit, and my angels, my light team. I love my light team that's made up of everybody. They know who they are. I love them. And I want to thank my moderators, JP the God and Carla Childs, for coming in and moderating. And I want to thank all my babies for the 358 jewels. Thank y'all for the monetary donations and the 229 likes. It was fun. I hope y'all learned something. We had fun this evening. Listen, it's Friday night, y'all. Tomorrow is the All Signs read. So please don't miss out. It goes on at 9. No, not 9. Not 9 in the morning. The All Signs read is at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. So please Google your corresponding times of your time zone so you don't miss it. We're going to go through Aries through Pisces. And I don't know what we're going to talk about. The last few have been very interesting and very fun. So we're going to do that at 3:30 tomorrow. Is our all signs reading. And then we're going to also do the late night read. So normally we go on at 9:30, but the collective read will be our late night, midnight read. So I've been doing the late night read on Saturday. For those of y'all, if you're not dating and you ain't doing nothing, come through for the late night read. We're going to have fun. That'll be the collective read. Okay. So I love y'all and I'll see you tomorrow. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You'll know when I upload. And if you need a personal, your girl is here for you. Thank you, Loving Me, for the 100 jewel. And welcome, Brooklyn Latina and Jermaine Evans. Listen, if you need a personal, I am the light tarot at gmail.com. And I will definitely get back to you. I've been knocking out personal readings. So if you got back with me for a personal, you should be getting it very soon. If not today, then some of y'all will be getting it tomorrow. Okay, that's it. That's all. I love y'all. Catch y'all on the next one. Bye, baby.